Welcome to Tough Calls. I'm your host, Eric Salley, and our co-host is...
I'm Coach Maki. Today we're going to start off with where Bowman basketball is right now. We just finished the season, so what's going on for Bowman basketball? What are you guys doing at the moment?
2 years in a row, we come up short. 2016, 2017, we lost at Lower State to Hemingway. We come back with a strong summer, come back trying to go at them again, lost in the third round this year to the same team. So we just workouts, we got our own AAU team to keep all the kids acclimated, coming together more and more as a group. And we're going to get right back at it in November 2018.
We have a special guest, Roderick Pam, senior, only senior on the team this year. Sorry you had to bring in your own team. So, Pam, what were your expectations going into this season, and how they pan out?
To build off what we had from last year, workouts, all that. Try to lead my team to a state championship. But again, we fell short to Hemingway. So I'm gonna come to the summer workouts with the young boys to help them strive for next year.
As far as for what you want to do with basketball since your season is over, do you want to go to college, or you want to call it quits, the Army? What you want to do?
I want to go play at the next level at college, try to pursue a career in college.
And based off of your senior season, what you think you need to work on the most this summer?
Pull-up jumpers, talking more on defense, get my feet work better, work on my athleticism, stuff like that.
Okay, what you been doing since the season ended?
I've been going to the Y, working out, basically working on my strength.
Yeah, because you are pretty weak, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to have to stay in the gym, throughout this whole summer, so you can come back for a strong, season with whatever college we actually get you signed to. So we want to get right into these hot topics.
Who is the better in-game dunker, Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant? I think we'll let our guest start off with his opinion. Who do you think it is, and why?
I grew up watching Kobe, but I'm gonna have to go with Jordan after all the highlights I've seen. I'm doing the cradle, all that. So I'm gonna have to go with Jordan.
And as far as what you think out of all the highlights you watched, what you think his best in-game dunk was?
When he dunked on Mutombo.
Okay. I like that.
You got Jordan on Mutombo, and I'm choosing Kobe, and I'm not a Kobe fan. I hate Kobe. Just throwing that out there because.
Why is that?
I just think he wanted to replica Jordan too much. I don't think he.
But wasn't that everybody though?
Yeah. I don't think he had his own. Basically, kind of like Iverson with short braids, baggy clothes, everything.
Oh yeah, Iverson definitely was an icon.
He had his own thing. When Kobe came in, it was like, okay, he's like Jordan. You couldn't say Iverson was like somebody. You couldn't say Shaq was like somebody. I think Kobe was just an imitation of MJ for the 2000s, basically. And dunk I remember Kobe from is when he dunked on Dwight Howard, and Dwight Howard turned to the side. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? For versus Kobe on Dwight Howard or Jordan on Mutombo.
Well, Kobe, I'll always go with the chest-to-chest dunks, impact, and still go over him. That's what Kobe did, just went right over him. Dwight Howard's like this. Jordan kind of snuck in there, baseline, and where Dwight Howard was waiting for Kobe. Yeah, I think Dwight Howard was still a rookie though, so he was right out of high school rookie, but still, he was still a shot blocker and everything. But I always go with the chest-to-chest high impact dunk, where you're splitting their arms. Those are my favorite. And he really rattled the rim too. You can hear that dunk.
And you could you can comment below and say who you think had the better dunk, and we could tally them, and on the next show we could see who actually won that.
My opinion on dunkers, they're pretty close. Jordan was a very fundamental, but he did every dunk to its perfection. You can see that in the dunk contest, the way he did the reverse two hands, everything. It was everything he did, from the fadeaway jumpers. His whole game was very fundamental, perfect. Kobe is a little bit more flashy than Jordan. Kobe did some dunks that Jordan never did in the game, like coming up baseline, underhand reverse over Garnett. But Kobe had to be a little bit more flashy because he couldn't jump as high as Jordan. I don't know if anybody could ever jump as high as Jordan. But if I were to pick a dunk package that I would rather have, I would take Kobe's, just because of the variety of the dunks. Jordan's dunks were weapons for scoring. His whole game was geared towards Kobe, being in LA, had to be a showboat. Shaq there too, they had to entertain, so he had to have that part of his game. So I would take the Kobe dunk package over Jordan.
What about him winning the dunk contest in '96 with just going through the legs? I mean, that's pretty regular.
Well,
dunk now.
at the time, they didn't see it. Well, the first time that happened was Orlando Woolridge in '85. He was the first one to do it, but he was a 7-footer. But then nobody did it for a long time until Isaiah Ryder in '94. And when he did it, he got a 50. Everybody was freaking out. But this is 1994, where before that, the best we've seen was still players doing Dominique Wilkins and Michael Jordan dunks, just basic
Windmill.
like that, windmills off the backboard, two hands, nothing fancy. So that was the first technically difficult dunk. So when Kobe came in, he was a rookie, and he didn't have any competition in that.
Yeah.
Michael Finley, he didn't make his dunks. Bob Sir was in the dunk contest.
Terrible.
Because he was the home crowd. It was in Cleveland. And Darvin Ham, he got robbed in that dunk contest. But Kobe almost didn't deserve to make the finals, to be honest. But they're trying to promote him. He had just went to the prom with Brandy. She was at the game. She was at the dunk contest. They kept showing her, so it was a big marketing day for Kobe. He had worn his purple shoes out there, so they were just that's what the All-Star weekend was for, his marketing. So it was really, Kobe's gonna win it no matter what.
We're gonna try to get in some general topics today on what's going on with basketball right now. Who's your favorite college basketball team?
North Carolina.
Well, I'm always gonna go with North Carolina too.
Oh man. Well, I played for Claflin University, so I bleed orange and maroon. So I can't agree with neither one of y'all with the bleeding blue, But you think North Carolina gonna win the ACC championship?
Yeah.
Who your favorite player on North Carolina is right now?
Let me see. I like the boy Luke May. I like the point guard too. What's his name?
I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
really follow it.
he don't bleed blue. He don't even
Joel
know his name,
Berry.
man, you know
Joel
what I'm saying?
The point guard.
I just don't like Berry because he's non-athletic.
Yeah, he not.
And in this day and time in basketball, I just think you need an athletic point guard who can, control the game. He controls the game, but I just don't like looking at a non-athletic guard. What about NBA? Who's your favorite NBA team?
Celtics.
Mine is Miami Heat. I'm a Dwayne Wade fan for life.
I'm gonna go with Cleveland just because I
Man.
I love.
Come on.
No, I like teams that stay good for a lot. Well, it's not really Cleveland. It's LeBron. It's LeBron, and if he went to Minnesota, I'd be cheering for him.
Oh, man.
But I like LeBron because I like seeing people do things that have never been done before, and the numbers he's putting up, especially in the finals. The next player to pass up LeBron is gonna have to play in 10 NBA finals to top his numbers, and that's pretty ridiculous.
Winning doesn't matter though.
Oh, absolutely, but I don't think anybody's gonna win like Jordan.
Okay.
6 championships in 8 years.
Oh.
Who's ever gonna do that? Golden State right now, they haven't even defended a title yet. They haven't repeated. San Antonio, they've had 5 rings. They've never defended their title. the last team to defend the title was LeBron.
Who you got? So who you got winning the championship this year?
Who do I have winning it all the way? Well, you gotta go of Golden State. I think they have too much. I think Houston's going to challenge them, but Golden State's got 3 years of playoff experience. Remember, a couple years ago they had to come back from 3-1 on the Thunder, so they've been down in a tough series, came back and won it, and they also know what it's like to give up a series. So I think Houston's good, but because the bulk of their offense is three-pointers, they're going to be having hot and cold days, and I don't think that's enough in a 7-game series.
Who you think?
I'm gonna go with Houston. We play hard. Him and Chris Paul on the court at the same time.
Yeah, that's true, because Chris Paul and Capella, what are they, like 28-1
Yeah.
when they play together?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. And they've beaten the Warriors, right,
Yeah.
a couple times. I don't know. I just think when it comes down to it, we're going to see Steph Curry turn up his game, and Durant too. I mean, we're talking about two of the top players in the NBA in their primes, some of the greatest players in NBA history. I don't know how I'd take those two over Harden and Chris Paul, even though they're finishers. If the games are close, then I think Houston's got a good shot. But
I have to go with Golden State too. Just for Kevin Durant. I think if any one of those guys get hurt, which probably will happen, somebody's going to have some type of injury on Houston or on, the Warriors. But
Zaza's going to hurt somebody.
He's going to hurt. Somebody's going to get hurt. and
Zaza's going to hurt somebody.
That's going to shake up everything. And as far as we already know who's coming out of the East, it's probably going to be LeBron again. But to close off our show, we want to see what if Roderick Pam can hit this shot from the 3-point line. This if he hits it, he's going, probably be starter in college, you know what I'm saying? If he missed it, he'll just be sitting on the bench, like
no pressure.
Cheering over there, you know what I'm saying?
Pammy don't feel any pressure.
He'll just be sitting, holding the towel or whatever, cheering for his team, which you need a lot of those too.
The camera does show the college benches a lot.
So, if
you could pull off an endorsement deal, being on the bench, get the Gatorade towel and constantly drinking Gatorade.
So let's go.
Yeah, fact, just for that, I give you a 3 and a
You know what
dunk.
I'm saying? Okay.
Oh, 3 and a dunk.
3 and a dunk. A 3 and a dunk.
Jeez, been sitting down for 30 minutes here. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Got me stiff out there.
Get the popcorn in man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, oh, man. Don't hurt yourself, man. Don't hurt yourself. Oh, man. Get him out of here, man.
All right, that's our show for today. Thanks for tuning in.